Hello, welcome back to Geekayplays and Secrets of Mana. I hope you enjoyed the first episode. This is the second episode where we are going to travel towards the Water Palace. You have two options available to you. You can either have a chat with this hulking brute and he will fire you from this cannon straight to the Water Palace, but we don't want to do that because that costs money and we're cheap. So we're going to walk there. It doesn't take very long and you need to die. I have fixed the audio. I know my voice was very, very quiet on the last episode. I hope this one will be better. So, you're going to run into a new type of enemy. This is called a lullabud. And they look like flowers and they will bite you if you get too close. You are better off doing a... Oh, they're casting a spell. Sleep flower. What? They don't know sleep flower. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, sleep flower... As you probably figured it out, it does take more than that. It puts you to sleep. So the Water Palace is upwards, so that's where we will go. Yes, I have fixed the audio. Oh, a mushboom. These guys are incredibly annoying. They will spin around and they will try and knock you on your backside. It really, really hurts. So kill them before they get the chance. Beware of goblins. Noted. And the best way to deal with these lullabug creatures is basically build up your power level and try and get a hit in before they even wake up. Because then they should be within one hit of dying, give or take. Ooh. I did not know lullabud's new sleep flower. I thought... No, I don't want to go to Neko's. Go away, you. Ooh, level 3, lovely. Wonderful. So, Neko's is basically an inn/shop. So we're going to go there a little later. We're going to go to the Water Palace first. Ooh, this looks important.
There's a shortcut warp that leads straight to the witch, but you need a whip to cross this chasm.
And you're going to whip across in that big hulk of armor, are you? Yes, I can see that.
That's our leader, Major Dylan. He's young, but no one doubts his skill.
I'm sure.
He knows how dangerous this mission is, but I've never seen the Major waver.
The Major waver.
Major Dylan, sir. All set.
Understood. Stay focused, men. Let's move out.
Oh, I wanted to speak to the fourth one. Okay, fair enough. We will be going that way at some point, but we're going to go this way first. So... Some people say about all the graphics are a little bit too cute, but I think they look ace. Like, considering what the original game looked like, I think it looks great.
Let's go.
Okay, so this is the Water Palace, guys. We'll be spending quite a bit of time here in the game. And this is one of my favourite pieces of soundtrack. So, push the button, get the stairs. It's very straightforward. Everybody here must be very wet. Ooh, who's this person?
Where's Luca? I guess I'll ask that girl over there.
Yeah.
Hey, where do I find Luca?
Mind your manners. It's nice to see you again, Sage Luca.
You're very welcome.
Wait, you mean this little girl is 200 years old?
Luca, monsters have started invading villages. This young boy just fought one himself.
I ain't no boy.
You underestimate my intelligence. World news flows into this palace with the water's own currents. Mana grows ever weaker. That could explain how this child was able to take the sword from its place of rest. His actions caused the balance of mana in this area to shift. Beasts are now rampaging across the land again. Evil in the world is working to seal away the power of the mana sword forever. By defeating monsters and obtaining their orbs, you can reforge and restore the sword's mana power. It looks like your sword regained some power from vanquishing the mantis ant. There are more hidden orbs with the mana power to revive the sword. You must find them. Gemma, I want you to keep an eye on the Empire. It seeks the Mana Fortress's power.
Fortress? Like the one that destroys the world in that fairy tale?
This is no fairy tale. We're talking about the real Mana Fortress, and the Empire that wants its power.
The Empire will try to break the seals on the Mana Seeds in each palace. I've already caught some Empire spies snooping around my own palace.
There are strange reports coming in from Pandora. Could the Empire be involved?
I do not know. Gemma, you should request an audience with the king and tell him to be wary of the Empire.
Understood. I'll leave now. Head for the cave in Gaia's navel. There's a dwarf blacksmith that lives in the area. Dwarves are known for their weapon-making skills. You should see if they can reforge the sword. As the sword becomes more powerful, your skills will improve, and you'll learn more abilities.
What frightens you so? You wield the legendary Mana Sword, but its power has faded. Now it's hardly better than a normal weapon. It used the last of its power to choose a new master.
But why did it pick me?
I don't have that answer, but you drew the sword, and now it's your responsibility to restore its power.
So where do I fit in?
You must become a hero who is worthy of the sword. Come, hold the sword up to the seed on the altar.
Okay. So it looks like we've got to reforge the sword to its former glory.
What happened?
The seed and the sword have now synchronized with each other. Now no matter where you are in the world, you found one of the 8 palaces. Now you must visit the others and obtain the powers of their seeds. I worry about you out in the world with only a rusted sword. Take this spear I imbued with holy water.
Cool, we got a new weapon.
Use it along with the Mana Sword, and it too will regain its true power. I'll heal you. Would you like to save the game?
Cool. May as well save while we have the chance. The game will auto-save for you as well,
Take
so...
Gemma's advice and head to Gaia's navel. There you can find the underground palace. To reach Gaia's navel, head south through the kingdom of Pandora.
Okay. So, we're going to be exploring the Water Palace in a lot more detail later on, so I'm not going to go looking around everywhere. There's very little to find. So, we're going to leave the Water Palace. So, we got ourselves a new weapon. We got the spear. Now, the spear works in exactly the same way as the sword. You can level it up, and it will level up with you. So, if you use it continually, you'll get more abilities from it. So, what we're going to do is travelling through to Pandora, we're going to stick with the sword, but when we get to Gaia's navel, we'll get to try out the spear. And there's going to be lots of weapons you pick up along the way, by the way, guys. There's going to be like 8 or 9 different weapons you can get, so it's rather nice. Now, while we're here, I'm going to show you Neko's very quickly, because we don't need him right now. But it's worth exploring. So, be prepared for the humanoid cat known as Neko.
Welcome to Neko's. Do you need anything?
Oh yeah, he'll come out with a lot of things like that. It's like, do you need anything? So if you don't need anything, just say not really. He'll ask you what you can ask him what he's got.
You're interested. What'll it be?
So Neko will always have a stay and a shop option. So the shop will be obviously
priced items up.
So he's obviously got a massive range. However, it's all very expensive. We've only got 179 GP. And there's a lot of items here, like the normal healing items. they actually are twice the price as they are normally, so be careful when you're buying from him. You can normally get things a little bit cheaper if you wait to the next city. You're paying for convenience. So we don't need anything right this minute.
Anything else?
You can sell to him if you want to. Also, you can choose to stay. Basically what will happen is you'll have a bit of a kip and you'll get the option to save your game. If you choose not to sleep, you'll still get the option to save, but it won't heal you. Obviously, staying costs money, so it's worth being careful when and where you stay. The way you actually earn money is just by killing monsters, so if you find yourself short a few bob, just go out and kill some fiends. Oh, hello. Have it. Thank you. So, we've been to the Water Palace, so now we've got to go to a place called Pandora. Damn, that was a critical hit. Cool.
No, a goblin!
Ah! We got ambushed. We got ambushed by goblins. That's a big pot. And I'm in big pot. Am I not dead?
You, do not move. Stay still. Very lucky human. You will be main dish tonight.
Ew.
No! Let me go!
Delicious human. Very lucky.
Somehow I don't feel lucky.
Dancing has begun. I join in.
And who's this?
Hey, you there! What are you doing here, you idiot?
What? It's not by choice, Missy.
Please help me!
Shh, quiet. Come on, let's get out of here.
I'm sorry, but if I was in that pot, I'd have just climbed out. I don't care how hot it was, I'd have just climbed
I owe
out.
you my life. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for someone. I saw you being taken away and thought for a second you might be him. I got the wrong guy, though. What a waste of time.
Charmed.
Hey, wait a minute!
Just kidding. Look, I'm in a hurry. Go back to your village, kid.
See ya.
Hey, wait! I didn't even get to ask her name.
Yeah. So, if you remember, there's a mushroom here. Let's kill him. One-on-one fights like this tend to be basically you just bullying them around a bit, but trust me, it gets pretty hectic later on in the game. Now, let's just try and remember where Pandora is. It's down there. Okay, cool. Whoa! Okay. It's always worth killing monsters because you'll get experience, the weapons will level up, and it's easy money, so... Cool. So can't go down there. Fairly snuff. How did I miss? Thank you. Sometimes hitting things at less than 100% is not a bad idea. It just freezes them for a second or two. There we go. But try always and get into a habit of waiting until 100%, otherwise fights last forever. Die. Cool. This little contraption, this little wonder, if you step on it, it'll basically launch you back up there, so it's a bit of a shortcut, which is quite cool. Because you'll be traversing this area a little bit for a while, so... Damn, man. Go down, Mr. Mushroom. Ah, there's a couple down here. See, that's what I mean. Fights can get a little bit more... Ah! Whoa! Whoa, see what I mean? Very easy to walk into things like that. Yeah, not much more. So yeah, mushrooms are fairly straightforward creatures. They'll either physically attack you, or they'll just fire these sort of weird spores from their head. Come on! Thank you. Kingdom of Pandora, wonderful. Let's head on in.
This is the Kingdom of Pandora.
And you sound too happy about it.
I was told to let you pass when you arrived. Sir Gemma's whereabouts? He has come from Tasnica to meet with our king. I believe he's in the castle now. Oh, just a warning, I wouldn't try to talk to the people in town if I were you.
Why do they hate me as well? Oh. Nothing to say, huh? Where is everyone? Okay, so no one's got literally anything to say. Does that mean I can't shop either? Head to a shop.
Oh, customer. Well, I don't keep much stock, but you're welcome to look.
Cool. See, yeah, the wristband was 90 back at Neko's, whereas here it's only 45, so that's really good. So we can't obviously equip these items, so we're going to buy the wristband. We don't need any candy. No.
Come again.
Thank you. So... Cool. Again, even a little bit of extra armor, it could save your life. So we've reached Pandora. So the next stop is going to be... whatchamajigger, the underground palace by the sound of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to stay here because we could do with a little bit of a heal.
You staying? Help yourself to a bed.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hang on. That'll be 10 GP.
Damn, man.
Oh, this is terrible. I should never have followed Elliot and Timothy. Who accidentally pulls out the mana sword anyway? Now the Elder's Wrath is the least of my worries. How am I going to survive in exile? When did my life become such a tragedy?
Oh dear.
You will be fine.
Luca? Wait, where's her voice coming from?
You should know better. I'm always there with you.
Are you protecting me?
Yes, I will protect the one the mana sword has chosen. Know that you have people on your side during your journey.
Chosen? So, does that make me a hero? Like the legends?
We shall see.
Hero has a nice ring to it. Well, a hero can't be seen with some rusty old blade like this one. I'll head to Dwarf Village first thing tomorrow.
If it makes you happy, I'm glad you have a purpose now.
Lighten up, Luca. Things will work out. After all, I've got you watching my back.
You don't disappoint.
Cool. So this was a really cool addition to the remake. Every time you sleep somewhere, you'll have a conversation of some description. There'll be a little bit of story. It's nothing like pivotal, like, oh, you know, plot changing. But it will, it does add a little bit more. So, we'll save the game, blah, blah, blah. Great stuff. And he's excited. Yeah, some of the animations in this game are hilarious. So we can't actually talk to anyone. So we're better. I think we're better off just like sort of skedoodling. So you can go south, but that's just going to lead to the castle. So you're better off heading at the village on the west side. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the episode there, guys, as we head into Gaia's naval, which is going to introduce some new enemies, and I'm going to get to try out a new weapon as well. So I will see you on the next episode, guys. Have a good one.